Hey guys, I'm here today to inform you about alternative fuel vehicles, alternative fuel to be exact. Uh, Technology has grown over the years actually to help make these alternative fuel vehicles, to make different fuel sources, and to actually decrease our carbon footprint and decrease energy consumption in the world today. I like to start by saying that uh, new car manufacturers, these car manufacturers are beginning to make new and more fuel efficient vehicles, vehicles that use less original diesel, less petroleum oil, uh, and are moving towards a more, like I said, fuel efficient economy. We are starting to use more electricity, finding various other fuel sources that cars can run on. That being said, in attempts to weigh these carbon footprinting, uh, businesses are making, they're using more hybrid vehicles, electric vehicles, uh, hybrid electric vehicles, vehicles that run on biodiesel. There are vehicles that run on ethanol, 90% ethanol, 10% petroleum gas. Uh, I would like to start by defining hybrid vehicles for you guys. Hybrid vehicles are vehicles that run on two alternative sources. They run on gasoline or electricity, which are the cars you see on the road today. Those are the main hybrid vehicles. Electric vehicles are vehicles that run on solely electricity, nothing else. They don't run on any other original fuel source. Uh, Electric vehicles run on two different electric motors. They are more reliable than gas vehicles. They're more reliable than hybrid vehicles, and then they run more smoothly. Also, they uses less energy than original gas vehicles. Uh, Going back to hybrid vehicles, one thing you guys didn't know about hybrid vehicles is that uh, when coming to a complete stop, they actually cut off the vehicle. The vehicle actually shuts off, and that decreases the energy consumption that it uses and that it emits. The second part I would like to say is that these vehicles have actually, the purchase of these vehicles have grown over 80% since 2003, which shows a increase in demand for these vehicles and are projected to continue to grow. The second part I would like to discuss is the increase in demand for these vehicles and why they're increasing demand. Alternative fuels versus petroleum, original diesel fuels alone are itself enough to increase its demand because energy use is really high through the transportation sector here around the world. In fact, an aim to decrease this energy consumption is being made. Transportation sector in Iran actually accounts for 20%, 26% of its total energy consumption, according to Energy and Environment, 2015, volume 26. This is also similar with the United States as well. Our transportation sector accounts for over 20% of our energy consumption, according to American Economist, fall 2014, volume 59. America is actually the world's leading user in petroleum use. We are the number one user in petroleum use, and we are in an attempt to decrease that carbon footprint and decrease our fuel consumption. Last part I'd like to discuss is energy supply, the supply of fuel. Actually, we know that energy use is limited. It is not unlimited. It is a renewable resource, but we know that it won't be renewable uh, until generations on down the road. Uh, Natural disasters are causes of shortages in supply. Natural disasters cause shortages and fuel as well. In Japan, 2011, a natural disaster caused a shortage in supply and a shortage in fuel. According to Journal of Business Logistics, June 2012, volume 33. This shortage resulted. This shortage of fuel resulted in a shortage of supply For instance, fuel in trucks being limited to supply stores with supply. If we're limited in fuel, trucks cannot get supply to stores, thus resulting in a shortage in supply. With that being said, in conclusion, I would like to say that it is important to keep an open mind uh, when deciding which car you choose in the future. Um, I would stress to keep yourself informed of the fuels that we are using, the benefits of, and also the consequences of the fuel sources that we use, and what they're doing to our environment and what they're doing to us as a people. With that being said, it's important to keep the earth clean and safe, keep life sustainable. Uh, it's important to keep our energy low and our carbon footprint as low as possible. Thank you.